Hey y'all, good evening or good afternoon, rather still the afternoon, not quite evening. All right, welcome to the channel, y'all. I'm Andrea from Andrea Speaks TV. Let me see, I'm gonna just grab something real quick, see if I can clean this screen. Okay, I think that's a little bit better, y'all. Okay, listen, it is a rainy day in Georgia. Okay, I hope you're doing well. Hope your family is doing well. As always, I want to say thank you so much for supporting me here on the channel. Okay, I'm getting ready to get on the highway here, so let me make sure that I'm keeping my eyes on the road. Okay, all right, I want to give you all some time to come on. I have a couple of things to talk about. Okay, I have a main story that I want to cover, and a few other things that I want to discuss as well. Okay, as a matter of fact, let me share this to the community tab. All right, you all are starting to see that I'm on. Hey everyone, welcome. Thank you so much for your support. Listen, I appreciate each and every one of you all. Okay, did you get the notification that I was live? Please let me know. I'm always, looking to hear feedback from you all here on the channel. And the question I'm asking is, did you get a notification that I was live? Okay, it's excuse me, it's a rainy day here in Georgia, y'all. So I'm definitely keeping my eyes on the road. I'll try to catch your comments as they come on the screen, but I may not be able to see all of them. Okay, all right, listen, y'all. Let me give everyone a few minutes. Please let me know, can you hear me and see me? Someone gave me a thumbs up. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you. All right, please let me know that you all can hear me and see me. Okay, I think everything is well. Okay, and if you could please let me also know if you got the notification that I was live. Okay, that is what I consider very valuable information, valuable feedback, because you're letting me know, okay, Andrea, we've done what you have asked us to do, which is to subscribe to the channel. Not only subscribe to the channel, but to hit the all notifications bell. Hi Cynthia, thank you so much for being on and for your support. Okay, thank you as well. You all are giving me feedback, letting me know, hey Andrea, we did what you asked us to do. We subscribed to the channel, we hit our notifications bell, and received the notification that I was live. Okay, can you all please let me know, did you all receive the notification via the notification bell here on this platform that I went live? Okay, I'm just trying to get some feedback. All right, let me see what's going on up ahead, y'all. As you can see, it's raining here in Georgia. Now, here in Georgia, I'm talking about a couple of different things on this live. Okay, I get to my main, sorry about that, my camera stand tilted, but I'll get to my main story in a minute. But what I want to say is, here in Georgia, which is where I am, the weather has been a little bit tricky. Okay, what I mean by that is, some days we've had cold weather. Some days, cold down to like the 30s, y'all. Okay, and then some days, like yesterday was warmer, and the day before that was much warmer, like in the 70s and the 80s. Okay, what's going on with the weather? I'm still asking the question, what's going on with our weather? Why is it that some days it's colder? Not just some days, okay, I mean like back to back. How can you go from a day where it's like in the 30 degrees? Okay, let me know if it's like this in your area. A lot of times when I share information like this, I'm sharing it to see, okay, is this happening just in Georgia, or are you experiencing the same type of thing in your area? Okay, remember, I've talked about here on the channel, and I've been talking about these unusual weather patterns that have been happening not only in Georgia but across the United States, as well as across the globe. Okay, across the world. We've been having unusual weather, it seems like, here. Now this is what we're in the middle of March. Well, no, we're almost at the end of March, right? Past the middle of March. This is normally the time of year where it's starting to get warmer, right? People like myself who grow food, we're planting seeds, starting seeds. I almost, and I shared this with you all in another video, but I almost put some of my seed starters outside, some plants that I grew from seed, but I'm glad I did not, because we literally had cold weather just like that, and it pretty much would have put an end to my plants. Okay, listen y'all, I want to tell you about we're going to talk about many things here on the channel, and one of the things that I want to talk about is a concern for our homeless population. Okay, I hope the sound of the windshield wipers is not too loud. Okay, my phone is on a stand that is literally not far from, like, right in front of my windshield, so you may hear the sound of the windshield wipers. I apologize for that, but it's raining and I have to use the windshield wipers. Okay, listen, I was in a store, okay, earlier this morning, like right after 8 a.m. okay, CVS to be exact, and I stopped by there to pick up a few things. Right, I was in a particular area, an area which I'm not in a lot, and this particular CVS I've never been in before, so that was my first time being there, and I want to tell you all about what I saw and what happened while I was there. Okay, I did not plan to spend much time at all in the store. I knew exactly what I was going in there to get, but when I walked in the CVS, which is like a pharmacy, right? CVS pharmacy store, for those who may not have a CVS in their area, similar to like a Walgreens, like a little neighborhood like pharmacy, but it's a retail chain, right? Drugstore chain. So I walked in the store, okay, and I immediately looked to see, okay, is there anyone at the counter? Because I knew what I needed. I knew what I needed was going to, no, that's not what I went in there for. I actually went in there to pick up some snacks, actually, okay? But to answer your question, Mike, that's not what I went in there for. I don't have that, actually, okay? And thankfully, I don't take any medicine, okay? Not to, I'm not saying that as a diss to anyone who does, but that's not why I went in there, okay? And so I went in there to pick up a few snack items, right? And I didn't see anyone at the counter. I didn't see a CVS employee at the counter, okay? But I looked around the store. I knew that when I went in there, what I was going to get, it probably, I'm thinking, was going to be kind of like at the front of the store. But when I went in there, I quickly noticed there wasn't anyone at the counter. And then I saw two people who appeared to be CVS employees, right? They were standing with a man who they looked like they were questioning him. And he was going through his, he had a book bag with him. So he was going through his book bag. So, I kind of looked and, I just gathered my things, the things that I was going to purchase. And I went and I was walking back towards the counter. Well, by the time I was making my way to the counter, this gentleman went behind the counter, and I knew, okay, well, he was one of the employees. But as he was walking behind the counter, I noticed and I heard him speaking to the man, and he was saying, like, you shouldn't do that. You should be arrested. And then the man said some words, and the man with the person that I first said I saw them questioning, and it looked like he was, they were checking his book bag. He said a few words, and he went out of the store. Okay, well, come to find out, and after the gentleman with the backpack left out of the store, come to find out that I looked at the employee that was behind the counter and another lady who also was a CVS employee. They both had a look on their face like, why did he do that? Like, they just kind of looked confused. They were just shaking their head in disbelief. Come to find out, y'all, listen to this, and this is what I'm speaking about in this video. The gentleman that I saw with the backpack, okay, according to the CVS employees, he was stealing from the store. Okay, so I actually walked in maybe a few minutes after he was caught stealing. Okay, now the gentleman, I don't want to say he was homeless. I can't prove that he was homeless. He had a backpack with him. He had on clothing. Okay, he did not appear to look like maybe what Some people, if they look at someone, they can say, okay, well, this person is homeless. But what I'm saying is this, okay? They told me, and I say what I mean by they, or who I mean by they, the CVS employees, they were saying that they had caught him taking some items. They didn't say what items, but they said they caught him stealing. Apparently, he was getting items, putting them in his, getting items without paying for them and putting them in his backpack, attempting to leave without paying for them. And they did not, you know, for whatever reason, they chose not to call the police. I don't even know if they let him keep the items, okay? But they did ask him to leave, okay? It didn't appear to be like any confrontation. Like, it definitely wasn't any physical confrontation that I witnessed. But they, you know, they had some words, and then he left. Well, come to find out, okay, I had a conversation with the employee as he was ringing me up so I could pay for my items, right? He was saying that in two very nearby areas, right, where the CVS was located, the CVS employee was telling me that there were what he called homeless camps set up. Do you know what I mean by homeless camp? And he was saying, you know, in the alleyway, basically, between one store which was across the road and one store which was directly beside this particular CVS, he was saying there are several people that have tents set up. And he said, and what they'll do is they'll come in and they'll, you know, try to like get some items and leave without paying for them. That's what that particular CVS employee told me, that is what they're dealing with at that particular location. Okay, what are your thoughts hearing that, y'all? What are your thoughts hearing that information? That is what they're dealing with. You know, we hear a lot about the increasing homelessness population, right? We hear a lot about the fact that for whatever reason, there are more people who are living in what's being described as homelessness camps. So much so that, do you know, so let me describe homelessness camps, right? What I mean by that is, and thank you all so much, those of you all who are tuning in, watching now live, thank you for your thumbs up. That lets me know you can hear me, you can see me, and that you value the content that I'm sharing. The homeless camps, okay? So I even see them time to time as I'm traveling, but what it looks like is men and women, okay? They will take whatever they can find, okay? Whether it be tents, they'll construct and put together the tents, or they'll take, like, sometime I have seen them put together, they'll put like grocery shopping carts. They'll take the shopping carts to, you know, I guess make it like a foundation, a setup for like a house, and they'll take a piece of like tarp or some other type of cloth and put over there for covering, okay? And that is where they make their home or place that they're living. Sometime, like right now, I'm getting ready to go under an overpass. Okay, sometime you will see them kind of like right underneath like the bridge part. There'll be an area where sometime you will see them, you know, they'll have mattresses, whatever it is that they can find, right, to make a place of what they perceive as comfort. Okay, no, I'm not in Seattle. I'm in the state of Georgia. Okay, are you in Seattle? Shout out to Seattle if you are. Okay, let me know where you all are watching from, by the way. But that just goes to show that it's happening in cities and communities around the country. Okay, but I see them. Sometimes I see them like in a wooded area. Let me see if I can get over here, y'all, because I have to. I gotta make a stop. Sometimes I will see them in like a wooded area. Okay, and that's where they'll be. So it's very concerning. But they're doing what they feel like they have to do to survive and make a living. Okay, so what I'm saying is, yeah, it is nationwide. Okay, Nick joined us here on the live and said, I'm in Seattle, but I'm from Kansas City. Shout out to Seattle and Kansas City. Seems like the homeless problem is nationwide. Yes, it is nationwide. So much so that it's a growing problem. So here's where I want to go. By sharing that story, this is what I want to highlight, okay? I want to highlight the fact that it is the homeless problem, okay, is a growing problem. It is a growing concern. And what do you feel like should be done to help those people for whatever reason, you know, they're in that particular situation, okay? You know, homelessness, okay, we can say that on one end, you know, these people are doing what they feel like they need to do in order to survive. But then also, you all please make sure, if you're watching the channel for the first time, I want to invite you to subscribe, join our community. I have several videos, over 1,000 videos here on my channel that I started 3 years ago. If you're someone who you're concerned about the times we're living in, you're seeking truth and transparency, you want to know what's going on, what is it that they are not telling us that we should know, then I want to invite you to subscribe to the channel, okay? You know, on one end, people may say, well, you know, these people, homeless people, are doing what they feel like they have to do in order to survive. But then on the other hand, how is this hurting communities, okay? Excuse me. And what I mean by that is this: that particular location, okay, without even seeing the incident that took place, right, involving this person who came in with a backpack, who allegedly was stealing items, okay, and trying to leave without paying for them. Without even witnessing that incident, right, I could see that that particular store didn't appear to be well stocked, okay? There were several places on the shelves that were empty, that were bare. I don't know if they were in the middle of restocking. I don't know how their inventory was, but there were several shelves, okay, that appeared to be in need of restocking, okay? They appeared to be out of several items that I'm like, well, this is normally kept in stock at all times, okay? There were, I was going to buy a beverage, right? Because again, I'm in there buying snack items, okay? So the gentleman told me, well, we have more beverages in the back of the store, okay, where they have like the coolers, and that you could, you know, you can just walk up to, open the door. They had several coolers along the back wall. However, some of the coolers had an out of order sign. So all of that had me thinking like, wow, like they really seem like somebody really needs to put more attention to this particular store, okay? So the question I want to ask you, and I gotta go in just a minute, y'all. The question I want to ask you is, what should be done to help our homeless men, women, and in some cases children, right? Because let's not act like children aren't affected by this. What, if anything, should be done to help our homeless men, women, and children, okay? And at the same time, how can stores be protected? Because let's not act like we haven't seen or heard this happening before, y'all, where it's been said that stores in communities have to close or have to shut their doors because of a rise in theft, a rise in crime, vandalism, things like that, okay? If what this gentleman said is true, the CVS employee, if what he said is true regarding the fact that they have several, who they say, homeless people coming in, stealing, okay, getting items, leaving out without paying for them, then how is that, I'm sorry, hold on, y'all, I'm in the wrong lane here. Then how is that impacting local communities? Okay, what if that store is bare? Haven't you all seen where stores have shut down? And when you think about it, when you go back and look at all the signs, right, you say, wow, I should have known something was coming up, because they weren't even restocking the stores. Have you all ever seen stores like that, where after, you know, when it was announced that they were closing down, you could say, well, the warning signs were there because they did not do anything to restock the store? Have y'all ever seen that? I wouldn't necessarily call them that. I wouldn't necessarily call them a bum. Okay, you never know what people go through. Certainly, you're entitled to your own opinion. Okay, I'm not here to tell you what to say or what not to say. I'm not going to call them a bum because I don't know what these people went through. Okay, to my knowledge and my understanding, we have homeless veterans here in our country. Now, how in the world can we allow? Okay, what does that say about us as a country and as a nation when we can allow men and women who have served, protected, and honored our country by serving in, giving their service to our country, by being in the military? What does that say about us as a nation, as a country, when we are somehow, these people are allowed, okay, these veterans are allowed to just be homeless like that? Okay, so yeah, but that's just what I wanted to share, y'all. I'm actually, let me run in this restaurant real quick, y'all, and pick up something. I'll be right back. Okay, all right, let's see. Wow, so you're seeing that in your area as well, Mary? Some people choose to be homeless, okay, for whatever reason. But then some people, I don't necessarily want to say are forced, but I'll just say they have no other option. Okay, let me run in and you know what? Let me see what I need to do, because I gotta go in and let me see. All right, hold on just a minute, y'all. I'm trying to do this so that I don't have to end the live. I could just come back on, okay? And it could have something to do with the supply chain as well, okay? I'm definitely not disputing that, because we talked about the supply chain here on the channel also, okay? All right, hold on just a minute, y'all. Let me, because the place I'm going, I have to show, before I pick up my own order that I submitted, I have to show them proof that I placed the order, okay? So give me just a minute, y'all. I'm going to, y'all see it's raining now, okay? So I'm going to, I really don't want to end the live because we're having a good conversation. So what I'm going to do is run in here real quick and get my food, and then I'll come back out. So will y'all stay on while I do that? Shipping is difficult, I do agree. Are you talking about shipping, like shipping items to stores? All right, hold on just a minute, y'all. Let me see. You know, I think I have seen or heard of Portland being talked about as it relates to the homeless. What's happening in Portland, and how did it get like that? How did Portland get like that? All right, y'all, give me just a minute. All right, let me see. All right, let me get my umbrella. So what I'm gonna do, y'all, y'all can stay on if you would like. I'm gonna run in the store real quick and pick up my order, and then I'll be right back. Let me get out. So I'll be right back, y'all, okay? And that way I don't have to end the live and we can carry on our conversation, okay? Y'all, please make sure you like this video, share this video. And again, I want to invite you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed, okay? All right, y'all, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, y'all. I didn't take too long, did I? Okay, thank you all. Listen, y'all really rock with me, don't y'all? Thank you. Let me get adjusted here. All right. Let's see. What is that? Occam's razor? What is that? I see y'all mentioning that. What is that, y'all? I might have to research that. Okay, let me put this over here. This will be a good time to collect rainwater. Yeah, so what I'm saying is this, y'all. You know, we have here in our country, we have a growing, okay? It's not something that just happened yesterday or today. We have a growing crisis here in our country, and something needs to be done about it, okay? In my opinion, but you all can let me know your thoughts, okay? Let me put that in here. Thank you all for the I see like the celebration things. Thank you all. I appreciate you all, okay? But those are just my thoughts, y'all. I definitely feel like something needs to be done. You know, especially just for many reasons, okay? It seems like the right to housing, that's just a right. Thank you so much, Carolyn. Thank you. Carolyn said it's me. Is it you who's doing like the different, what you call them, emojis? Thank you. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. But I feel like, don't y'all feel like that should be a basic human right? Is having somewhere to live? That should be for everyone, okay? I can't say that people should be allowed to live out on the street like that. But again, I do want to emphasize that people are entitled to feel however they feel, okay? All right, so that's there. So that's one thing that I wanted. That was some rain on my face. That was something that I wanted to mention in this video. I'm going to be going live tomorrow, y'all. If you want to set your reminder, set an alarm. Tomorrow at 9 p.m. I will be going live, and I'm going to talk about this upcoming solar eclipse. Okay, what are your thoughts on the upcoming solar eclipse? And why, the question I want to ask is, why do they seem to be treating this eclipse, this upcoming eclipse, differently than the one that was in 2017? See, I remember the one that was in 2017. I was outside with a group. We were all looking up at the sky. But I don't remember back in 2017 them saying, hey, you make sure you stocked up on gas, water, food. They're closing schools, y'all. Okay, I need to make sure that y'all know of that as well. They are closing schools. Did you know that? Some schools in some states have announced that they're closing. So let me know your thoughts on that. I'm just trying to grab a quick bite before I get back on the road. Is it just me, y'all? Or does it seem like they're treating this solar eclipse differently? It seems like they're treating it differently, in my opinion. What are your thoughts? One more, you know, when you think you're almost finished, you say, okay, let me get one more bite. Actually, 2 more bites. Get back on this road, y'all. Rainy day in Georgia, y'all. wipers back on. This pollen. Did y'all see my picture on the community tab? Carolyn, let me know, are you deleting your messages or someone else? Because I'm driving, I'm not touching the screen, but I'm noticing that your messages are disappearing. So I don't know if you're deleting your messages or no one else has control over the channel but me. So I didn't know if that was you deleting your messages or someone else. All right, y'all. So I will be going live tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to say this and then I'm going to get off the live. I will be going live tomorrow, Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're able to tune in, please tune in. I'm going to be discussing the upcoming April 8th total solar eclipse, okay, and why we may need to be concerned, why we should be concerned, right? I'm noticing, and you can let me know if you're noticing the same thing, they don't seem to be treating this particular solar eclipse the same as others, in my opinion, okay? And the reason I say that, well, I'll share it in the video, okay? Also, I have gotten information that Monday is the deadline for President Trump to make a $400-something million payment, okay? We're going to talk about that. Has anyone sat back and looked at that and said, wait a minute, why is he having to pay so much money? Okay, has anyone looked at that? Right, okay, hi, All-American Prepper. You know, it has to be something going on, right? That they're not telling us, okay? Y'all, I have even seen where there are concerns about solar generation. Now, of course, this is a total solar eclipse. The sun is going to be blocked, okay, for a period of time. They're even trying to make mention and bring to our attention that there's going to be such a big decrease in solar generation, okay? Why are they mentioning these things? They haven't mentioned them in the past, to my knowledge, okay? Maybe you know something differently than I do, but I see them giving warnings and states of emergency or state of emergency declarations and things that I haven't recalled in the past, okay? But we're going to talk about all of that on my live on Saturday, tomorrow, Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please make sure you tune in, okay? I'm also going to be speaking about the fact that President Trump is expected to pay $400-something million. Now, again, I'm not here to tell you who to vote for, who you should or should not vote for. I'm simply asking the question. When I hear that figure, 400, and I'll get the exact number and I'll say it in the video. Has anyone said, wait a minute, how in the world is someone expected to pay that much money? Something seemed like it's a hidden agenda behind that, in my opinion. Okay, I'm not here to tell you, I'm not here to try to persuade your vote, but I'm just saying, even if you don't vote for him, how in the world is one person, I don't know what he's being accused of, but how is one person supposed to pay $400-something million? Okay, but we're going to talk about that in the video. I also have some information about another thing that they're talking about, y'all. Some growing concerns about, actually, I'm talking about two different things. Now, y'all know when I say thing, I'm talking about some disease that they have has come back around, or something new that they're saying, hey, there's a growing concern that this particular disease is going around and spreading. And so I'm going to talk about two things that you need to know about and get your thoughts on, okay? Thank you all always for supporting me here on the channel. I appreciate you all so much. Take care, be blessed. Look for more video uploads coming later on tonight to the channel. I do want to invite you all to subscribe if you haven't subscribed and join our community. And I appreciate you all so much, okay? Thank you so much. Take care. Be blessed. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate the love and support that you show me here on the channel, okay? Talk to you all soon. Take care. Be blessed. And I'll be back with more news and commentary you can use.